So you do not have access to Midjourney, or you cannot afford to pay for Midjourney. Well, today's your lucky day because I have brought alternatives to creating this best-selling adult coloring books. Today, I'm going to show you easy steps to create your own adult coloring books that could be listed on Amazon, KDP, and also on Etsy, using simple tools that I'm going to be showing you today. So let's go. All right, guys, so the first place we're going to go to is Amazon, and over here we're going to type on adult coloring books because I just kind of want to show you how these things are selling, right? And we can see that there's a lot, right? So we're going to first of all click on this one. It's called the Mindfulness Coloring Book for Adults. And guys, this thing was listed in September 2021, and so far it has over 4,000 rating, and as we all know, that ratings are maybe like 10% of purchases. So you can imagine how much this person has sold. And this book is listed for $7.95. All right, so let's look at other ones okay, so let's just look at this one as well. That's called the Stress Relief Adult Coloring Books. And we can also see that this book has over 1,700 rating, and a lot of people are purchasing it, as we can see. So we're going to create one for ourselves today to list on Amazon, KDP, and also to list on Etsy as a digital item that people can purchase. So like I said before, medium content books are on the rise right now, and people are making massive sales with it. All right, so as we can see that the size for this book is 8.5 by 11 inches, and that's the normal US letter size. So that is the size that we're going to create. And we're going to come over here to Canva. Okay, we're going to create a design, custom design, of course, and we're going to change the units to inches. Okay, then we just put in the digits 8.5. okay, and you can see Canva would come up with suggestions, the 8.5 by 11 newsletter or US letter. So we're just going to go ahead and choose the US letter 8.5 by 11 because that's what we want to work on. Okay, and so now there are two ways that we can generate these coloring pages. Okay, and the first one is to use Canva, the elements page in Canva. Note that when you use the elements in Canva, you're allowed to use them however you want to use them. You're allowed to use them in books that you are selling as well. Okay, and I would encourage everyone to invest in Canva Premium or Pro, even though it's not required for this, but it is important to have it because of some other features. All right, so let's get into it. We're going to go here and type mandala coloring page, and let's see what we get. So guys, off the top of the bat, click on see all in graphics. Okay, and guys, you can see, so guys, we can see that there's a lot of them, and most of it is on the pro version, and I think it's worth it compared to the amount of money that you're going to be making selling these books. And one thing I like about it is how you can sell the digital copy on Etsy and sell the physical copy on Amazon. It's just amazing. All right, so for the first page, we're gonna choose, just go ahead and look through it. Okay, let's do this one. I like this one that has the horse. Okay, and we're just gonna pull it and resize it, okay, to fill the page. Now this is an adult coloring book. We do not need instructions on the top or any part of it. Okay, and it's okay to let it go out of the margin. Like I told you guys when we were learning how to list on Amazon KDP, when you are listing things like that, you select the bleed okay, when you get to the selection for the books. There's no bleed and there's bleed. So bleed allows this to go out of the borders, okay, and that's what makes this book look nice. All right, so we're gonna go, let's make another page, okay, and this time I want to show you the other way that you can get coloring pages. So this is a unicorn, right? So now let's go to Copilot. And I love Copilot because it's free and you can generate images on it. So we're going to say generate an adult coloring book page of a flying unicorn in a garden. And we're just going to wait for Copilot to do its trick over here. As you can see now, Copilot has generated these amazing images. And I kind of like all of it, okay? So if you like all of it, for example, if your coloring book is about unicorns, okay? Unicorn coloring books, you can totally use all of this, okay? Because even though they're generated by the same prompt, they're all different images, okay? And so I'm gonna go ahead and download all these images. So you go ahead and click here, click download, okay? That's the first one. Then you go back, click on the second one, okay? We want to download everything, okay? Go here, download, all right? Then go back, click on the third one, all right? Download. All right, and then we're going to do the same thing for the fourth one and just go ahead and download everything. Now, as you know, my channel is geared towards giving you the easier ways to go through, you know, making money. I have seen a lot of tutorials that would ask you to go to Midjourney, and Midjourney is a paid app. All right, so now that we have all of those downloaded on our computer, we're now going to go back to Canva. All right, and we're going to click on upload. Okay, we're going to upload files and just choose those images that we just downloaded and upload them onto Canva. All right, so now you can see we have them. So what we're going to now do is drag them and drop them and just resize it. Okay, resize it however you want it. And guys, you can see you can either drag this down, okay, and then increase it. There we go. Okay, you can see how beautiful this is turning out. All right, so we're gonna do that for the others as well. Drag it. All right. I'm gonna crop this and move it to the middle so that I can see more of the unicorn. Okay, and then we're gonna click on done, and so there we have it. Okay, beautiful. So we're going to do that for all 4 pages. Okay, and guys, see, we already have a unicorn coloring book coming together. So let's imagine that we want to also create, like, let's say a meditation or a relaxation coloring book. The same thing you would do, you can either use the elements in Canva, or you also go to Copilot and add. So let's create a mandala design, and we're going to say generate a mandala coloring page for an adult coloring book, and let's see what comes up. And guys, I love Copilot because it is free. So we're going to wait for Copilot to create that for us. And guys, look how beautiful this is. It is done and I love it. It is amazing. So we're just gonna do the same thing that we did. Select it. Okay, now click on these three dots and download it up onto your computer. And now we go back to Canva, upload files, okay, and upload the design that you just downloaded. Okay, now that it's been uploaded, you're gonna click on it and send that to your page. Okay, and resize it. Guys, can you see how I have to zoom it in to show you guys how beautiful that is? So you can see how beautiful this looks. Okay, and you can create whatever design. Let your imaginations just run wild. Now the next thing we're going to do now is to create the cover page for this book. So we're going to go here and type Amazon, right, KDP cover calculator. All right, so we're going to click on it. Now we're going to select options for the book. The binding type is paperback. Nobody wants a hardcover coloring book. And the interior type is black and white, of course. Okay, the paper type will be white paper. The reading direction left to right like other books. The measurement unit is in inches. Okay, the interior trim size now is 8.5 by 11 inches. That's the size of our book. And the page count, so let's imagine that this book is 100 pages. We're going to write 100 pages and we're going to now calculate the dimension for our cover. Now, as you guys can see, this is the cover, and for the full cover we can see 17.475 by 11.25 inches. So where we're going to go to now is go to Canva. All right, now we're going to go back to create a design. All right, now we're going to create a custom design and go over here to copy the width. Okay, when you copy the width, you go over here and paste it. All right, then we go copy the height and go over to Canva to paste it and create new design. So now we have our cover. Okay, now if you are artistic, you can go ahead to create your own cover. Okay, otherwise let's go to Copilot and see what Copilot has for us. Okay, generate, or let's say create a cover page for an adult mandala coloring book. And let's see what Copilot is going to create for us. And so we're just going to kind of wait. Now you can either use this method or you can go to Amazon to check out the coloring books that are best sellers, okay, and kind of just use their design and as an inspiration to create yours. Okay. So I don't like this page that Copilot is giving me. So let's go back to Canva, our trusted friend, and say colored mandala page. Now note that you can also ask Copilot to find that for you. Okay, but we're asking Canva. I think I saw one in the photos session, so let's go here. And I like the first one, but let's just see if we can find other ones. So there's a couple of, you know, pages that we can, designs that we can use from over here. So let's just go use the first one. So I'm going to use this one and just expand it. Okay, great. And you know what, guys, I'm going to flip it because I think I like this side, or maybe I just leave it like that. Okay, so now let's go back to the element and type banner. Okay, so now click on graphics. You can see all the banners that we have, and I would like to choose this one because this looks cute. So we're going to put it over here. Okay, just kind of make it smaller. I can see there's a white bleed at the top of my cover page, so I'm just going to cover that up. Great. So now you can see we have the banner now, and on top of this banner is where we're going to put our text. So let's just select any text. We're going to definitely change the font later, and over here we're going to write mandala coloring book for adults. And you guys can see that this is written in white. So let me first of all change it to black so that we can see what we're working with. All right, there we go. Okay, so now that we can see what we're working with, we are going to kind of resize it a little bit. Now I would like to change the font. Okay, so let's go change the font to something beautiful. Let's see. This one? Nah. I wonder what the best font will be for this book. Okay, I think I like this one that's called the Seasons. It looks classy. It looks matured. It looks classy and matured. So we're just going to resize that. Bring it to the center. Bring it to the center and increase the size. Okay, so I love what it looks like. I'm thinking that maybe I can make it bold. Let me see. Should I make it bold? Let's see. Bold. Okay, yeah, so let's make it bold. And there we have it, mandala coloring book. Now, so to download this, like I always say, you click on share. Okay, guys, you do download and PDF for print. Okay, flatten PDF. Then you go over here to the color profile and use CMYK if you have the Pro. But if you don't have the Pro, you can just go ahead and use RGB. It's just that the colors would appear slightly different. So we're going to click on CMYK. That's best for printing, and you're going to click on download. Okay, and that's the way that you can list it. Okay, so now that we have that downloaded, go through the same process to download the interior of the page. Note that if you are listing on Amazon KDP, you cannot have less than 25 pages for this kind of books. So you want to have up to 25 pages. And for coloring books, of course, you want to have like 100 pages, okay? And, you know, to list it on Etsy is the same thing. Just download it and create mockups, okay? And once you create mockups, you list it on Etsy the same way, and you know, you start to make sales with it. And like I always say, guys, you cannot list your products and leave it there. You need to market it, tell people about it, put it out there, make Instagram, YouTube videos about it, and just put out the word there for people to kind of know that you have this kind of things for sale, and the sky is your starting point. All right, guys, if this video has been helpful to you, kindly click the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.